Sure enough, it's shoreline alright, even though it feels like a completely different region. I figured, before we jump back into it, I just want to take a quick look at the regions map here, specifically in both the, yeah, where did we get to that? Wait, hold on, can I go up here? Huh? Oh, right. I just remembered, I loaded a backup to test something out. What was it even I tested out? Hold on. What did I test? There was something I wanted to test here. Right. Now I remember. Okay, that was confusing for a second. I was told about a move that Rivulet can do. And, I mean, all of the Slugcats can do it, but Rivulet, similar to, this corner boost thing that I've done, like, I can't even really do it here. Yeah, we can't really do it here. You know, the thing where I slide into a corner and then jump up really high. All Slugcats can do that, but Rivulet obviously gets most of the benefit from that, or the most benefit. But there was a different little glitchy jump thing you can do that someone told me about. And it's just kind of interesting. It's super inconsistent, apparently frame perfect, so I probably can't really do it, but I was just practicing it for a little bit to see if it would work. So basically, what it is, now I haven't like practiced at all, so I might not be able to do it, I might have to cut and stuff. What you do is, you fall down into water, you have to have some vertical velocity downward, and then it's basically the last, can you piss off? The last frame that you're on the surface, where you can still bunny hop, at least this is how I think it works, explain it better if you want, if you know what actually is going on here. The last frame that you can bunny hop, and the first frame that you are underwater and can do a swim boost is like overlapping or something. And I think the swim boost is dependent on how fast you're traveling, because like if you're swimming really fast for some reason and you press the jump button, they don't want you to like slow down, that would be weird. So it's probably speeding up higher, like a higher speed than what you're already traveling at. So because of that, if you time it well enough and you hold down, and down is the only thing you need to hold, but you can hold to a direction as well. So like down and right, and if I time it, and I didn't, but you could see I like really shot down super fast underwater, and I think that's part of it. That's like, because I'm traveling so fast, I'm getting a swim boost that then is even faster than a normal swim boost. And there I didn't actually go underwater, so I didn't get it. It's kind of a shame these guys are here. Yeah, there I got the swim boost again, but that's slightly too late. Fuck off. Nope. I'll try a couple more times and then... God damn it, man. Then I'll cut. Oh god, you could see I got it, but because of the stupid jet squid, it kind of didn't work. Go get eaten by that guy or something. Why are you not eating him? Ah, that was slightly too early. Yeah, so let me cut until I get the jump, I guess. I know you can also do it just from the water, if you just get a big enough jump, but that's kind of a problem in and of itself, like getting a tall enough jump out of the water, like that, to actually have it happen, because you need to be traveling downward at like a reasonable velocity or something. Oh, I got it! And that was kind of a small one. You can see I didn't really have that much momentum going downward. So it's like based on that. And it's called plinking, apparently. And yeah, like it's really cool. And I did still go like 4 screens away, so it certainly wasn't like nothing, but yeah, it's not really the most reliable tech. If I could just get it from here, it would be even better. Got it again! And there we go, where it looks to the moon. Okay, so again, that was like not really that big of a plink. If you have more vertical momentum, then it's better. But yeah, at least now you can see it twice. I guess this is a good place to do it. Problem is the Leviathan might show up. Also, we're out of time. Oh, come on. Yeah, at least I think this is how it works. Like, every time you see the really fast boost like that, it means I got the boost, but I was already underwater, so it was like slightly too late, and I didn't get the bunny hop thing. It's like the same type of bunny hop thing. Oh, is he coming? That we got inside Looks to the Moon, where I like leaped down and then bounced up really high. So yeah, this is probably not happening now. Dead. Alright, well, you can see it twice, so I'll cut that down to like 2 minutes or something if I can, because that took a while doing that. So, I have to load the backup. I want to check out the regions a little bit. Alright, now we're here, and now it still says I'm in the superstructure. Is this the right save? Hold on. Did I forget to save a backup or something? No? No, this looks correct. Even though we went through... Oh no, we haven't gone through... Right. I died, so we haven't gone through a regions screen yet. It's in there that we go into Shoreline. Okay. Because I assume Looks to the Moon is part of Shoreline. It's not like a separate Looks to the Moon that's part of a different region or part of this region. So this is just where I wanted to... Oh. Wanted to check the map a little bit, because we definitely left quite a few places to go, and I'm not sure I want to explore those. I guess we'll leave those for later, probably, because, yeah, right here is something that was, like, where I went down... Why is this not uncovered? I'm pretty sure I... Is that not what I'm thinking of? There was one place where, yeah, like... It was exactly this, where there was a tunnel on screen, but there was a hidden little secret thing we could go down, and I did go down, I thought, and didn't go in here, but now it's showing like the opposite, so I'm kind of confused by that. Here's apparently somewhere to go. Yeah, right, where I tried to jump up on the pole on the left, and that didn't work. Yeah, and that might just lead over there, or out there. Here's more. Don't remember exactly what was in this area. Oh yeah, that's where we had a blue lizard right here, and went down, and I said the water looks cold. That kind of thing. Up here, I believe we've done pretty much everything. Yeah, like up high, we're done. But down below, there's a bunch of, like, tunnels and stuff like that I didn't go through. Yeah. So I guess I would want to do that at some point. It doesn't look like there's too much, but for now, I guess I'll leave that. Oh, I didn't press anything. And then I also want to check... Yeah, there it is, finally. Check Shoreline. If we go to the right... There's that, yeah. So where is this compared to Shoreline? Right here. Oh, it's like up above. Yep, like I thought. So here's Looks to the Moon, and we are like right on top of it. Yeah. So going down here is probably gonna drop me in like right, yeah. And there even, oh wow, I didn't notice this. There even is a passage here. I wonder if you can jump up there with a ball. Because yeah, I thought we would just fall out of this place, which I did try and jump up into, but that didn't work. So I thought it was going to be another one like in the rot, where I went to that one screen and tried to jump up and it was just nothing, but then you still do fall out of there from like a one-way path. But yeah, that looks like we could actually have gotten in there. And yeah, there was nothing else over here. So, I guess that's what it is. And there's nothing else here. So, alright. That took half the episode, maybe. I mean, we'll see how much I edit that down. But now, I guess we'll just go to Looks to the Moon and see what happens. And then I'll worry about full exploration later on. Assuming I can. This is so loud. That humming is extremely loud. Where'd the spear go? Oh, it was like stuck in the wall. Or the tunnel. So yeah, I guess we can't go in here again this way. Once I go through here, I would have to go all the way through the superstructure to get back in, but I guess that's fine, because, like, I am shivering! Is that real? I can't tell if that's real. I think that's just a bug or something, but it's, like, so fitting that you just start shivering standing here. Because, yeah, nothing was here. Again, kind of weird. Like, why not have at least a collectible or something here? Would have made sense. But I guess not. And yeah, we can go down here, which was just hibernation. There's, like, stuff here. Did I not check that? I kind of want to check that just to see, like, could you see tunnels in that hibernation point? I don't think I went in. So, like, here would be a prime example of that leap. Like, the amount of height you can actually get from this. That is, like, very good. Does it depend on, like, how close I am to this? That was a very high leap, and if I'm very close... No, it's the same distance. Yeah, it's just a very, very convenient and interesting leap, but I just don't know exactly when it's going to be useful. And it almost looks like we could go up left somewhere, but I don't think there's anything there for me. Yeah, no. Doesn't look like anything of value is up here. Okay, it's just some, like, empty tunnels. I did go in here, yeah. But nothing that leads anywhere. Alright. Alright, down in the darkness again, but I don't think it's going to be for long. It seems like we'll drop in It Looks to the Moon very soon. So I'm assuming gravity can turn on here. Or, like, turn off, rather. Don't see any, Yeah, here we go. Don't see any collectibles. Uh-huh. And? Oh, okay. I thought we would immediately drop down. I guess we can't see that. It would take too long to remember. Did we have a yellow overseer as well? Yellow and blue together at last? There it is. Ah! Sleek little one, did you do this? I feel as if pulled out of a deep sleep. I'm trying to process all of this. It has been so long since I've had a connection like this with my structure. Everything is restarted in maintenance mode. It seems that it has sent out the order for all my overseers to return. With my umbilical cable broken, I can't operate my structure directly. But with them working as messengers, I've been restoring some of my chamber's functionality. With any luck, I should be able to... 5P is just snooping around as well. Ah, here we go. There's so much here. So much I've forgotten. I'll never be what I once was, but this... I'm sorry, it's hard to piece all of this together. So much has happened in my absence. Yeah, we still don't really know what these karma symbols mean, exactly. I only have unread messages and overseer recordings to make sense of what I missed. Some of these are even from before my collapse. Incredible. Is that Hunter? Slag reset keys, a messenger, saving me? No significant harassment was never one to give up easy. However, I still don't understand everything else that has happened. Has it all just been coincidence? Did others send help as well? I see, yeah. So I guess I'm also sent by someone to help out Looks at the Moon and 5P. Well, specifically Looks at the Moon, I guess. And that's what Hunter was as well. Then there's 5 Pebbles. He was sick even before I collapsed, and his state must have only deteriorated since. It looks as if he is barely breathing. If there's any part of him left, We were once good friends, despite everything that has happened. He's probably alone and afraid now. I cannot run away from my mistakes forever. Please understand. 5 Pebbles, what have you done? I've been given so much already, and now you've given all you had left. It does not matter what happened between us. If he still held the same anger he once did, then none of this would be possible. We've been given a chance to make things right, and he deserves to know what he did wasn't pointless. I'm so thankful for everything. Oh, and it fades out. Oh? Yeah, I've been up there. I got that unlock. She's sending out a message. Direct broadcast, private, forced, Big Sister Moon, 5 Pebbles. She's Big Sister now? Source node trace. Uh-huh. BSM. This is local group senior Big Sister Moon. Limited functionality has been restored to some of my basic systems. I've regained access to this communications array for the first time since the collapse. You should get the birds off of there. Through my overseers, I've also caught up on some of the current events, including what I've gathered by reading through my messages and equipment manifests. I'm already aware of the large extent to which the local infrastructure has deteriorated. Hey, thank you for keeping that on screen for a long time, compared to, the normal messages, so you don't need to pause. Oh yeah, I guess there's some, like, radar dishes as well, or whatever, sending out signals. I do not know if sending this message will be a futile effort. Even before the collapse, I could not broadcast beyond the extents of the local facility. And so clearly, this forced broadcast is addressed to you, 5 Pebbles. Is there any chance that I can still reach you, despite the condition we both are in? I need to know. Well, I don't think he has the ability to send a reply anymore. Nice rainbow. Is this Sky Islands? Like at the top, I think, yeah. If in any chance this message arrives, please signal back if you can find a way. I know it may be uncomfortable for you to address me after all that has happened. What is this, a bad breakup? We both had a long time to think things through. Any anger I may have had has long since faded. I don't hold anything against you. If anything, we're both in similar dilemmas right now. Power of friendship? And as your big sis, you know how protective I am of you. Squiggle. She's gonna insert smileys pretty soon. I'm sorry, 5 Pebbles. I'll always be here if you need someone to talk to. Yeah, about that. Did Moon make that recording, perhaps? Oh. He receives it. And there you go. That's Rivulet. An old friend. Fates have been flipped. Yeah? That's definitely more, like, more story-focused than the other slug cats, I feel. Like, I don't know. Even Hunter was, like, kind of more about Hunter and the sickness that was happening with Hunter. Sure, it was also, like, saving Moon and stuff, but yeah, it was, like, less about the world and more about just the slug cat that you played. And, like, Gourmand just wanted to get out and live a good life among his peers. Artificer just wanted to avenge her kids. While Rivulet is, like, much more direct in just, this is the point. The point is we need to help 5P and Looks to the Moon. There's nothing else for Rivulet. Rivulet doesn't even seem to care about the, like, cycles and Ascension and stuff like that, though. I'm not sure if I can do the Ascension ending on Rivulet, if that's a thing. But yeah, it's interesting that it's, like, much more about those two, even though all the other campaigns have had, like, snippets relating to them as well. And yeah, Rivulet, definitely the most fun slug cat to move around with. I did like Artificer a lot too, with explosive jumps, but boy is it gonna be hard to go back after this mobility and speed and jump height and stuff. I did test out something in arena mode for a quick second, and it just felt so weird and bad. It's quite the change. But we're not completely done with Rivulet just yet before moving on to Spearmaster. I will be going back in and checking what happens when we do go back in, and if I have to load a backup, or if we can just do stuff right here. I assume we can't have the ball, but maybe it's fine. Like, maybe going back into the superstructure when the ball is now plugged in actually has, like, some interesting changes, potentially. So we'll have to check it out and see if we can find all the unlocks. So that's that. Now we just let the credits scroll, I guess. It just keeps going. Also, I guess I should take a moment to say that the superstructure was really fun overall. Like, even though it makes me a bit icky with the dark underwater segments, honestly, after the rot, that just felt like a walk in the park. I really enjoyed superstructure overall, and just swimming around with a ball, and, like, there wasn't really that much to really cause problems. It didn't feel like you got trapped as much as in the rot. I always kept, like, progressing at a steady pace, and I just feel like the direction is a lot better in Superstructure. Like, you just get guided in the correct direction naturally through just the terrain, and also, like, you know, getting into the heart. When you see the heart, you realize, okay, this is probably the end. That just makes sense. Whereas when you're in the rot and you find, like, system something, array, whatever, linear array, whatever it was called, like, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't tell you at all that that is the goal of where you're trying to go. So, yeah, I just feel like the level design is a lot nicer in Superstructure. Like, yeah, it's apparently the biggest region in the entire game, and it does feel huge and like a giant maze, but yeah, it just never felt frustrating to me compared to the rot. So, I like that a lot more, but again, maybe that's just because of PTSD. Because anything will seem amazing compared to the rot. Also, I don't know why the credits are so inconsistent. I'm not, like, holding anything to make it go faster. It's just, like, speeding up and slowing down on its own. And, of course, I could skip this, but I figure we don't see the credits that often. We might as well let them run. And yeah, I am curious about Survivor and Monk allegedly being able to go into the Superstructure as well, because yeah, I guess this, unlike Metropolis or Outer Expanse, doesn't have anything where, like, you need to go to 5P in order to unlock it and then get the access key or have the door unlocked. So you can just go in there yourself, as long as you have the karma for it, whatever that required. And you probably need some air plants or something in order to even get down there, so I have no idea how that's gonna work. I'm guessing they're gonna have, like, less water, since Rivulet is so much later in the timeline. It might be interesting to see, like, if they just tone it down a little bit and put in more, like, air pockets and stuff, so that you actually can explore it properly as them. If there's any point to that, I think some people were, like, alluding to that. I don't want to know any specifics, but yeah, if there is some fun to be had there, well, fun, quotation marks, then I'll probably want to do that at some point, but I feel like that's more something that would be, again, stream material, like after we do Artificer Ascension ending and stuff like that. I also want to do, like, every single passage on Survivor at some point. I haven't even played Monk, and I'm not sure I want to. I guess I should at some point, just for the end cutscene and stuff, but they don't seem, like, too interesting, really. But yeah, and then checking that out. And I'm sure there's other stuff that I'm forgetting about, that I, like, wanted to try and do. And I'm out of things to talk about, so can these credits end, please? Is that it? Thank you. Okay, now what? We just get the score, yeah? But what happens after the score? I'm gonna hold down space. There we go. 2 unique pearls red. Friends sheltered, 1. Met 5 pebbles. Met looks to the moon. Oh, Friends sheltered is just like that one lizard I had? Yeah, it's so weird. Like, less than 4 hours, allegedly. But yeah, that's just, I guess, the successful lives combine into 4 hours, right? In 4 passages. Not many kills. That is not many kills. I guess I just didn't really fight much as Rivulet, because you just don't really need to. Huh. Yeah, Rivulet is kind of a peaceful slugcat. Flight is better than fight for Rivulet, generally, but I'm sure you can fight, but it's just like, it was more convenient not to do it. And I guess I just feel like I ran into fewer enemies overall. There really wasn't that much. Like, the wall was probably one of the more populated areas, otherwise it was mostly just like the rot and just terrain stuff, I feel. The rarefaction cell item is now available in sandbox mode. Nice. Or rarefaction. I always forget how that's pronounced. Oh my god, look at us. That's amazing. She even colored her dress a little green now. Nice fade. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna leave it off here, and I'll check that out next time. I'll make a backup, and we'll just see. I shouldn't have exited. We can just leave it here. Next time, I'm just gonna continue and see what happens, I guess. If I just go back into Looks to the Moon. And if so, like, we're obviously gonna have to go all the way back up to 5P, but maybe I should spend some passages. I don't know. Like, am I really gonna use the passages much? It would probably be better, especially if I don't have the cell anymore. Just to see what he would say. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.